haters talking about.
What's up, family? Like most American cities, Chicago is a city divided. Specifically because of the Jussie Smollett case, feelings are extraordinarily raw. On Monday, the city's Fraternal Order of Police, the union that represents Chicago police officers, held a protest outside the offices of Cook County State's Attorney Kimberly Foxx, and they were met with an equal force of counter-protesters who were in support of Foxx. At one moment, a former Chicago cop was caught on video saying that LaQuan McDonald, who was gunned down by Chicago police, was done so because he was running the streets buck wild. When a counter-protester asked him so, he's saying that he deserves to be shot 16 times, the so-called former cop said he should have been shot 18 times. This is what we're up against, people. They got people like this patrolling our neighborhoods. I want that same energy that people have right now for Nipsey's killer. We need it, man. That'll stop that. I'm telling you. That'll stop it. These dudes signed up on the police force so that they can come to the hood and just behave like outlaws. They come in there, disrespect the community, talk down to people all day. I mean, they get their high. This is where they get their high from. They find out the woman was cheating on them. Let me go kill somebody black. Let me go beat up somebody black. Let me go write somebody some tickets and just make their life miserable. How does the population that has the least amount of money in a city gets the most citations in the city, fill up the courtrooms? And how do you pay for all of these tickets? And because those tickets do get paid one way or the other, whether you coming out of the pocket, you work out a payment plan, or you work your time off, that money is paid. So a lot of these arrests are fueling local economies all over America. But that's not enough. They want to kill you too. These are the type of people who are patrolling our communities. There should be a law. There should be a mandate, a quota, if you will, that it should say that all members of law enforcement should live in the communities they work in. That's how you stop that. These dudes, and it's not just the fact that they don't work in the community, because you have black people, you have black officers who work in other communities, but they're not going out there doing what these white cops are doing, what many of these white cops are doing. They're not killing people, gunning people down for the slightest infraction. They're not doing that type of stuff. This is something that's damn near owned by white cops, racist white cops. This is almost owned exclusively by them. I said almost, for you ones that can't wait to, you said that, you wrong, look at this case. Point out 2, 3, 4, 5 cases. When you got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these racist white cops. You know, they're inadequate because the way that they're built, the way their minds think, they're already inadequate. So they really can't cope in civilized environments, civilized spaces. So if they can become a cop, they get to sit in their car all day, ride around, and play Billy Badass. And when they get out of their car, that's their cape. That badge and that gun, that's the cape. The blue suit, the brown suit, that's the cape. The black suit, that's their cape. Now they didn't go out there and act like they're invincible, and then put a whole lot of pressure on the few good cops that are out there. But it won't change them though. This is the culture. This is the way they want it. So just like all corrupt societies, all corrupt empires, they were always brought down by the people when the people just finally had enough. And they were always so arrogant that they never knew when the day came. They were never prepared because they just didn't think that the people would ever rise. So it's inevitable, we just don't know when. Anyone who's out there, you can't be surprised that this is the way they act, that you have a cop that talks like that. Many of them talk like that, and they do because he was very brave to say that, and he not only did he say it once, he actually repeated it. The guy was like, "Well, tell him what you said." He was like, "Okay, ask me the question again, and I'll answer it." Yeah, he should have been shot. It's like, yeah, should have been shot more times. It's a cold game, man. I mean, but imagine what his behavior was like when he was on the force, what his ethics was like, what his communications were like with black people when he was on the force. It's a cold game. But all the gangs in Chicago, and you got people out there like him walking around still doing whatever they want to do. Whatever your name is, your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What them haters talking about?
Yeah.